and Mike Crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor and none of this is financial advice, and none of the information provided in this video should ever be seen or taken as a signal to buy or to sell. Remember, please subscribe, please hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and remember to comment. You'll be doing me a massive favor. First and foremost, we look at the crypto bubbles, and as we can see, we're down one rank to 74 with a market cap of $1.2 billion. Currently sitting just under that $100 mark, that stable area. 24-hour volume is a lot lower than yesterday at $13 million. I'm not worried because I see the dots and I am linking them, and I see lots of other people doing exactly the same. There's also a lot of FUD in the market at the moment from certain people I'm reading that are leaving the quant community. Do you know what? Absolutely do what you need to do, because it really does not bother me. I'm here day in, day out, looking at the news. I don't need to be convinced. I see this from bull shark trading. Once this range pops, there will be no looking back. Quant is fast becoming the everything token, and if you are fading it, especially at these prices, you need your head checked. And as you can see here, current price he's got here at the time of writing is $100, just over. And we see a change, a 1 hour change of 0.25%, 24-hour change is 3.7%, and the 7-day change obviously minus 2.17%. Again, volume is still very low, but we are still, as we can see, within this accumulation zone. At some point, we are going to flip this, and I'm seeing a bit of a W there, double bottom. Hopefully, we'll see that pop out at some point. So things looking very, very interesting. Now, I see this from Tokenizer. Shared ledger, tokenized asset settlement, large financial institutions. It's hard to quantify the tech, and standard frameworks would allow for this to work. Now, what he's actually referring to is this from Radar. Justin, MasterCard, JP Morgan, Visa, Citibank, and other big US banks are testing shared ledger technology for tokenized asset settlements. Bloomberg. Now, a lot of people are getting their knickers in a twist. They throw their oar in thinking it's something else. Now you see this from a link in it with Mr. Lobby himself. And also we see other people, Ethereum, we're seeing Sol. A lot of people seem to think it's their coin. Now, if we look and we connect the dots, we can see that Quant is in various projects connected to so many different organizations. We've got UK regulated liability, Quant delivering once again. And we can see very familiar names, Citi, MasterCard. We've got Barclays. The firms currently involved in this work are Barclays, Citi, HSBC, Lloyds Banking Group, MasterCard, NatWest, Nationwide, Santander, Standard Chartered, Virgin Money, and Visa. They are being supported by EY, Linklaters, and technology team of R3, Quant, DXC, and Coadjute. And we can see here Rhiannon Butterfield at the payment policy strategy at Innovation Finance. We've published a press release with further information about the UK Regulated Liability Network project. Join us tomorrow webinar, learn more about the project and how to get involved. So we're looking back over here. We can see these names, obvious names linked that connect Quant, MasterCard, Citi, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. So we go here, we can see all those names. We can also see this from Greg Lunt. Still trying to wrap my head around how big RLN news is for Quant, Regulated Liability Network, 24/7 on-chain programmable settlements, all in all currencies between every public and private regulated institution. The big show. Again, Visa, MasterCard, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citi, Barclays, Bank of America, PayPal, Wells Fargo, HSBC, all involved. The settlement layer for the entire UK economy, and it all interoperates through Quant. Did you get it? Look at the picture below. Stable coins, commercial money, retail, wholesale, CBDCs, RTGS systems. Every asset and liability in the digital economy. Once things are up and running, replacing Overledger at the core level will be more trouble than it's worth. In Gilbert's words, as the UK seeks a leadership position in the financial markets, projects like RLN offer a model we can extend to other markets. Translation, first the UK, then the world. So things are very, very connected. And as we can see here again, from MasterCard, listen to David Head from MasterCard talking interoperability here. Remember, MasterCard was one of the big companies to take part in test in Project Rosalind via Overledger recently with huge success. Just connect the dots, peeps. It's coming. So why don't we have a little listen to this?
Of course, we're talking about cross-border interoperability in terms of the context of open banking. Why is this important for MasterCard?
That's a great question. So let's start with why is open banking important to MasterCard? And then we'll talk interoperability. I mean, open banking for MasterCard, we are committed to giving consumers and small businesses more control over their data and their payments. And as such, we've got a large and growing open banking business, both in the UK, in Europe, in the US, and in Australia. And I guess that gives us the framework for why we look at this interoperability sort of question. When we think about interoperability, we think about it's about enabling companies to connect into as many banks as possible in as many different geographies as they wish, as smoothly as possible. And what interoperability is doing is like making that process as smooth as we can do. Why are we as MasterCard interested in that? Well, I guess it's MasterCard's, it's part of our DNA. You know, we've been facilitating payments and data globally for getting on 50 years, whether that's through card networks, account-to-account payments, and now very much through open banking. And it's the heart of our open banking propositions where we're providing access to thousands of banks through a very simple interface that's got us into this debate and this discussion. Interoperability and making it smooth is what we're about. And what our customers are asking us for is very much that ability to do their open banking across borders. We've got a number of our clients, particularly in the Nordics, who want to work not just in one market, they want to work in Denmark and Sweden and Norway and Finland. And if to work with them, that they want a consistent way of doing that. And therefore, it gives us that challenge of how do we make that process smooth for them and their customers? How do we make it the same as possible? We've got regionals, again, across Europe, people, we've got an investment company working with us who want to be able to take payments from any bank account across Europe and bring that in and present their customers the same experience, whether they are paying in from France, Germany, Denmark, or the UK. And what we're thirdly seeing is that some of our big global clients who are sort of doing open banking in, say, the US and successfully doing it there want to bring their propositions to other regions. And therefore, that topic of how we do that and make that easy for them is what's fueling what we do for sort of around open banking interoperability now. So we are very much it. Why is it important to us? Because, open banking is important. Interoperability and connectivity is what we do, and our customers want it.
So there you go. You heard it straight from David Head there. They want simple interface for interoperability because that's what they do. And as we can see, all the links. And then we see this, lots of people wading in, trying to connect their projects to something which I believe is already a done deal because Quant is literally weaving its web everywhere. Now, that, to me, guys, is connecting the dots. So there you go, guys. To me, I don't need to be convinced, but I think a lot of people are trying to attach to something that really there is no attachment. So just connect the dots, keep safe, keep calm, keep focused. All the best, and I'll catch you later.